Hello, this is the Wise Owl 2 coming at you from the sea where I live. Um, Today I want to show you how to pick up a bat from the floor or ground with your foot. Some of us may have problems with picking up bats or sticks from the ground, or we'll pick up a soccer ball from the floor or the ground and put it on a foot. It's hard. Some people don't have that talent. I most certainly didn't have that skill as I was growing up. My shoe keep crawling up. My sneakers, my sports shoes, at the edge tip keeps crawling up by itself due to time and wear that I couldn't roll anything on my foot, not a soccer ball or nothing. Took me years to practice. But today I want to show you how to roll a baseball bat onto your foot and up to your hands so you can grab it from the floor or ground. This baseball bat is not the average bat. It's not the average long bat. This is a T-ball bat. Why? Because a T-ball bat makes the perfect weapon to wield towards an opponent. You can spin it. You can twirl it. It's just right for it, and you don't have to use two hands to hold the bat. You can use one hand and swing the bat. Okay, and you can block it like this. Somebody's having another club or a knife hand and they want to stab you, you can block it. But for a big bat, you can't do that. Now it's bat you can. It's harder, but you can swing it. Now if you have a bat and you're in trouble and you have to defend yourself, nothing like having a bat, whether it's a baseball bat or a T-ball bat. Of course, to defend yourself against multiple opponents or even one, depending on what they have in their hand, the weapon. This is the best one here, this T-ball bat. It's smaller and it's lighter. I recommend this kind. If you're going to practice how to do the bat tricks, go to a store and buy yourself a plastic bat like the kids have and practice with that. Okay? Because practice for the bat can be very painful. Number one, the thing you got to do is you got to make sure when you train with the bat or spin it or twirl it, wear loose clothes. Make sure that the sleeves are not too long. You have to keep rolling them up. This is my junk clothes, my work clothes, not work clothes, my play clothes, my old clothes, my hand-me-downs, you may see. So I'm going to use, so you can see my shirt. It has some paint on it. That's all the paint spots. Because I once used this shirt to paint many years ago. It didn't come out the more I washed it. So I use it to train. Now, this shirt and this pants is too baggy, and that can be very dangerous because if I'm twirling my bat, it may get caught on my shirt and hit me in my face, and it causes me to have an injury. So have loose clothes, but not that loose. All right? Okay. Now, this is how you pick it up. As you notice, the bat, it increases in diameter as you go from one end to the other. See here? Watch, see my finger? Watch. See it? Now watch this. An increase in diameter. The more a bat increases in diameter, the more you can roll it onto your foot. Now you could roll it up if it's narrow and smaller in diameter, you can. But this size bat, maybe a baseball bat, an average baseball bat, but this size is a T-ball bat is small, and if you roll it up close to the narrow end and try to lift it up, this end is going to slant, and you have to reach down all the way down to pick it up at the end like this. Like if you put your foot here and you go like this, it's going to slant down here because of the weight. And you have to reach down to get this bat. And the taller you are in height, the harder it'll be for you to reach it, and you'll probably miss it. See? So let me show you how to do it. If you're going to lift a bat from the floor or ground, it's good to have it here, at this area here. See here? Right here. This is too fat, and here the circumference is very large, very big, or the diameter. Diameter is very great. It's greater, and you don't want it here. Here is too narrow, you don't want it here. You want to balance it. So you want to you want to roll this bat from the floor onto your foot about this area here. See this area right here? Right here. About right here. Right there. I want to show you how to do it. First of all, you put the bat down on the floor. In that area I just showed you, the spot I just showed you, you're going to line that up with your toes of your foot. If you're right foot, maybe if that's how you are. If you're right-handed, your left foot. If you're left-handed, depends on what foot you're more active with. Well, you take the bat and put it in front of your shoe, right at the tip. You take your left foot. If your right foot is the one you're going to use to flip the bat up, put it right in the spot where I told you. Okay. Now take your other foot and you're going to roll it up to you're going to roll it on top of your toes of your right foot. Okay. Now sometimes when you roll it up in the right spot, the bat is going to tip because the greater circumference of the bat is going to outweigh the balance because the narrow part is not as heavy. So take your left foot and adjust it to the right spot like that. See here? If you can see my foot, you can see that the area that I told you about is where my foot is right now. And just lift the bat. And you got it. Right here. Okay? One more time. Hey? You got it? And now lift the bat. And you got the bat. You can flick it up if you want to, not too high. Because the higher you flip the bat, what's going to happen? The greater circumference, which is the greatest weight, is going to spin it off balance and hit the floor, hit the glass, maybe hit somebody. You never know. You have to be careful and make sure there's nobody around when you practice. Nobody around. Or too close to you. Unless they're watching you and filming you. Not too close to you. Because you will sometimes lose control and the bat can spin and hit them. Or break their equipment. Okay, one more time. Right here. You want to put it right here. Your foot. You want to roll it right here to your toes. Onto your toes. Onto your instep. Right here. This area here. Not here, it's too great. Not here, it's too narrow. But right here. Okay? Get used to pick when you roll your bat up, practice how to look for the area. So even if no matter what kind of stick you have, no matter what kind of a bat you have or club, you know exactly where to put your foot right away and pick it up. So if you're being chased by somebody and you see a baseball bat, which you do see sometimes in the street or on the field, you may be running in a track and a group of people want to hurt you, a wolf back. And you look around and you see gloves and the people left behind. You see balls, you see bottles, you see cans, you see sticks. But sometimes you see a baseball bat, an old one that's chipped away, no good, broken, or somebody left behind on the field. You know, if your field have to be where there's sports, you know, like soccer and baseball, and then you have the track in between. You know what I'm talking about, right? And then you may see that on the side. So you're being chased. And you know exactly where the spot is in the bat because you know by now the science of weight and balance. You're being chased by a mob or a crowd. You put your foot there, you pick it up, and you get yourself a baseball bat, and you can keep running. Okay? All right, keep practicing this area right here. It doesn't matter if you have a baseball bat, a club, whatever. Every bat, every club has a certain area of balance where you can put it on your foot and roll it. Remember, okay? So practice. Remember till you're running like this and go like this. Put your foot there, roll it up, pick it up, and run. Okay? All right. And if the bat is sideways like this, you can just turn your body around and pick it up the usual way. Or do it this way if you want to. It's hard, but it can be done. You go like this, put it right here, and pick it up. You got the bat. Okay? This is Wise Owl 2 coming at you from See Where I Live. Have a good day. Keep practicing. Over and out. Bye-bye.